What is going on, everybody? WeedleTwineedle here, and we are back again with an Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle, and this one's going to be an overused tier battle against Pam, a person I battled off my Discord server. Now, before we get into this Wi-Fi match, if you guys are enjoying my Ultra Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle content and really want to support my channel, it means a lot to me if you hit the like button, as it keeps me motivated to put out this content for you guys, and it's always appreciated. Now, Shaniqua is packing a pretty fun sunny day base team with, Mega Houndoom, Numble, Bellossom, Exeguttor, and all that fun stuff, as my opponent's team is very standard looking and threatening. Of course she has the Landorus Therian form. Could you guys imagine an overused tier battle without Landorus Therian form?
The land of make-believe.
Nah, I didn't think so either. So we're gonna hop into this battle against Pam. So I'm gonna expect my opponent to lead off with anything, but I mean, like, I have Torkoal and I'm using a Sun team, so I'm pretty much obligated to lead off with it, as my opponent leads off with a Landorus Therian form. And I can take an Earthquake if I need to, but obviously I want to preserve my Torkoal's hit points so I can get up as many droughts as humanly possible, because I have no other Sunny Day setter on this team. I was going to use Charizard Y, but I'm just like, that's a little too try-hard for my standards, honestly. I don't even have my Mega Charizard in this game. It's somewhere buried in Pokebank like all the rest of my OE Pokemon. So I bring up my Sunburn here, expecting Stealth Rock, because she went for Earthquake. That would have been pretty bad, and she had no reason not to go for Earthquake, but since, like, Landorus Therian forms her only potential Stealth Rocker on her team as far as I could see, I felt pretty comfortable with this play. And now she's going to switch out, expecting the Hidden Power Ice, presumptively, because why would I go for Surf in the Sun? So she's going to bring in her XJ9, as my Heliolisk is actually a Z move. I am the normal Z move. I'm not like Z Psych Up or anything like that. I'm actually just Breakneck Blitz with Z Hyperbeam, so a little bit, I have a nice spicy set on Heliolisk, because you get the Solar Power boost with the Z move, and it's 200 base power stab. So she's gonna bring in her Megionor here, her XJ9. I'm hoping that Heliolisk could actually do some decent damage to it, but I'll solve us Megionor as a fair and balanced Pokemon in the overused tier, and that did absolutely nothing. So I'm just like, wow, Heliolisk. I felt like they would have KO'd like anything else, but Assault's Megionor is just too bulky, man. It's such a bulky mon. Now I'm gonna Volt Switch out and bring in Eggs and Pam, my Exeguttor, because I do have the Chlorophyll ability, and I can just Hidden Power Fire this thing. As my opponents want to go for Flare Cannon, I'm just like, oh, this is probably gonna like destroy me, but I should be able to live it because I have a lot of HP, as we're able to live pretty well. And I know I can probably not take another Flare Cannon, but if she goes for a second Flare Cannon, she's gonna be in a bad position. So she's gonna decide to go for Volt Switch here, probably because she wants just to get some switch initiative, but she probably noticed that she was faster than me, as opposed to Exeguttor being faster than her, which is, she's probably like, wait, why? Like, this is Chlorophyll, right? Wrong! I have the Harvest ability, and this is exactly why I have Exeguttor on this team, because I want to bait that I'm Chlorophyll, when in all reality, I am a Trick Room Exeguttor. And as you saw, I did have a Pitaya Berry, and the Sun Harvest actually has an 100% chance to spawn you another berry. So we're actually able to eat 2 Pitaya Berries in one turn, and my opponent brings in Landorus Therian form thing, and she's going to have to switch into an attack, but no. She was heavily mistaken, underestimated regular Exeguttor. I'm gonna go for Giga Drain. Unfortunately, Landorus Therian form, being the balanced Pokemon it is able to live that Giga Drain somehow, and now was able to go for Hidden Power Ice, because for some reason Smogon tells everyone to run Hidden Power Ice on Landorus-t. I don't know why she didn't just U-turn me there. Maybe she doesn't have it, but either way, we're able to harvest a Pitaya Berry, and we're not gonna be able to activate it because we're above 25% health. But I'm gonna go for Giga Drain here, because I want to make sure I'm at a high enough health so Scizor can't like knock me out with Bullet Punch unless it's like Choice Bandit or something like that. So down goes Smogon's Bay, thankfully. We're able to knock out Landorus Therian form, which makes everybody happy. As now in comes the Bloodlust, the Scizor, and this is what I was afraid of, but I do have the Hidden Power Fire, and I'm just hoping that we can live a Bullet Punch, and my opponent's going to Mega Evolve, and I'm like, holy crap, Mega Scizor is so strong, I'm probably not going to live a Bullet Punch. Even though I am max hit points, me saying I was Chlorophyll was just to bluff and make you guys surprised from the Exeguttor set. But yeah, we're going to take the Bullet Punch pretty easily, actually. We're able to live at 24 health, which was more than I thought. I was expecting like 1 or 2 HP like normal, because I have a bad habit of living attacks at 1 or 2 HP. I wouldn't say it's a bad habit, but it definitely happens a lot more than it should for me. But yeah, Hidden Power Fire is going to knock out the Scizor. And down goes the Mega Scizor, and now we still have 1 more turn of Trick Room. We're able to activate Harvest yet again. I need our Pitaya Berry. I can't believe this Exeguttor set actually worked. I was expecting it to do nothing, which is why I sent it out against Megionor. But my opponent decided to just Volt Switch instead of killing me, so I am not complaining. But then she had no idea I was Trick Room Pitaya Berry. She probably thought I was Chlorophyll, which is why she stayed in to go for Volt Switch to get offensive momentum, and probably bring in the Kartana or Scarf Tapu Lele to revenge kill me. But instead, I am the spicy Trick Room set, and Hidden Power Fire.
See ya.
She tries to switch into Tapu Latte, trying to tank a Hidden Power Fire, but at +4 special attack in the sun, that's just not happening. Now Trick Room finally wears off, as now my opponent's gonna bring in the Paper Mario, the Kartana, legit shiny Kartana, and I don't want to stay in here. I give it a Beast Boost, but I don't really have an option because Kartana is very broken. I think Kartana is the most broken Ultra Beast, and that's gonna stay that way. Besides Nagain and Adele and like Pheromosa, like Kartana is easily the most broken Ultra Beast. Just I mean, since day one of Sun and Moon, I'm like Kartana like with Z-moves plus Tapu Bulu plus Beast Boost is broken, and people are like, nah, Kartana sucks. And then now it's like the top tier. I see Kartana a lot more than I used to, that's for sure. And then I remember on the Showdown chat when OU first came out, I'm like, yeah, Specs Pheromosa is gonna be like the most broken side ever. And then like I'm like, Pheromosa is broken, then it got muted in the OU chat, and now it's banned because of the Specs set and Quivered and Z move. Woohoo! But yeah, my opponent is gonna go for SD. I just gotta mention that my opponent's actually just subbing down and just going off Fire Blast misses, which is pretty good for her because it's in her favor for sure. And I should definitely run Lava Plume or Flamethrower on Torkoal. I definitely learned my lesson here, because if I miss another Fire Blast, I pretty much auto lose to Kartana because Kartana is fair and balanced. And yeah, sub Sword Stance with Z move is pretty strong. I have seen sub SD with Select Area as well, which is pretty scary to even think about. There's also like the EV spread where you can like run Timid Nature and then like have your Kartana get a Speed Beast boost as opposed to attack, but I feel like that's not even necessary because it's already fast enough as it is, and it can usually live any Revenge Killer's attacks unless it's like, I don't know, like a strong special attack, but its physical defense is so high it doesn't even matter if it's like a Scarf like Excadrill or something, it's gonna live the attack because it is Kartana. Via Fire Blast, thankfully we're able to hit 2 in a row, and I just need to hit 1 more. It looks like she can make another sub. I'm not too sure. She is going to be able to make 1 more sub and live with like 1 health, and I'm like, please Torkoal, for the love of God, connect Fire Blast. Because thankfully Torkoal does not play around. It's not going to make us auto lose to Kartana, thankfully, because I already got Sicko swept by Landorus-t today, so I don't want to lose to Kartana 2 and just lose to OU's like most broken Pokemon in one day. Thank you very much. Now my opponent is going to go for the Z move, the fighting Z move with the Kartana, and I was assuming I had the fighting Z move because I'm like, how are you going to kill me? Like, I'm max defense, max hit points Torkoal. There's no way you're going to be able to kill me. Torkoal's really bulky, but +3 attack, all out pummeling from Kartana, with base 181 attack. That's a pretty strong attack. I think it's 181. It might be a little lower than that. But yeah, all pummeling is going to destroy my Tortimer, unfortunately. It doesn't matter if I'm max defense, so like base 140 defense. Z moves and Kartana are fair and balanced, as we all know. Gonna get another beast boost, and now it's at +4 attack. I love it. You know how my Exeguttor earned those like +4 special attack boosts? Nice, cool. Kartana just earns them by killing stuff. I love it. I love Kartana, but thankfully Shakira has the Chlorophyll. Gonna go for Hidden Power Fire and kill the Kartana. If she still had a sub up, I think I would have auto lost because this was my last thing that outsped the Kartana, but thankfully Torkoal did not let us lose, and this is definitely a lesson to be learned. Run Lava Plume on defensive fire types. Just run accurate moves, because if you miss a move on like a sub Pokemon, it's over. You're like body bag, real talk. Like, there's no stopping that. So here I bring in my Numble because I really wanted to do something, and I just realized something, that this Toxapex can still like auto win because Toxapex is a really annoying Pokemon to play against. And I'm gonna bring in my Numble because I can growth, probably live a Scald, but I actually was miscounting my Sun turns. I wasn't paying attention, so the Sun actually wears off as soon as I bring in Numble, and I was trying to growth to get my simple ability to give me +4 special attack and attack. But since the Sun wears off, I don't think I can live a Scald, but it's from Toxapex we're talking about, so Toxapex isn't the most powerful mount in the world, so I'm thinking I can live this and maybe like win laking with Numble, but unfortunately the quad weakness is a little bit too much, and since we don't have the Sun, we're gonna be knocked out by the Scald, unfortunately. As now I'm gonna bring in the Sunburn here, my Heliolisk, as we do have these Solar Power Thunderbolts that hit this thing really hard, and I'm sure Toxapex can take it because it's Toxapex, but I'm still gonna go for it regardless, as my opponent's gonna preserve Toxapex because she realizes that she can Toxic Stall my Soul and my team late game if she wants to win, so she's gonna go with that win count. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt, as of course Assault-Vest Magearna is fair and balanced and just absolutely soaks up the attack like it's nothing, but thankfully we do have the Volt Switch as well, and we almost have knocked out Assault-Vest Magearna. It's only take like 8 special attacks so far, but we're chipping it down slowly but surely, that's for sure. But now gonna bring a Shakira here as my opponent's going to go for the Flare Cannon. Very strong attack I don't want to stand against because I need my Heliolisk to weaken the freaking Toxapex. It's like my only chance of winning because the Toxapex is so powerful. I don't think any of my Pokemon can actually beat it. So gonna bring in my Bellossom, go for Strength Sap because Bellossom gets Strength Sap and Ultra Sun and Moon, which actually going to heal me for so much health, even though Smagearna probably has no attack investment. Like, look at how much much health this gives me. It gives me all of my health back after that flare cannon damage. As now my opponent's going to go for the hidden power fire, which was a pretty big mistake on my opponent's part because now I'm going to get my weakness policy. There it is. Boom. Quiver Dance, weakness policy, strength zap Bellossom. You get the best of both worlds because you can lower attack and then increase your special defense so you can like potentially live an attack and get weakness policy. That's what I was thinking behind the set. But gonna get another quiver boost, or actually I think it's my first quiver boost. So my opponent's gonna go for the flare cannon here, and since it's at -2, it's not gonna do any damage, and we're at +1 split F. So I'm like, you know, I could just quiver dance and probably just try and sweep here, but like I don't want to risk getting crit because it's happened before. So I'm gonna go for hidden power fire here with my Bellossom and knock out XJ9. So my life as a teenage robot is going to go down. I remember that show. It was actually like one of my favorite shows on Nickelodeon when I was a kid. Not gonna lie, I was actually so hyped when I heard the theme song for that show. But now in comes Jello. I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain here against the Jello, as doesn't even do half. +3 special attack, max special attack doesn't even do half to Toxapex. And now Toxapex is going to haze away my hopes and dreams of actually doing something with Bellossom. And I'm just like, wow, I'm very glad I saved my Heliolisk, because I was thinking, I'm like, I can just win with Bellossom late game, no big deal. But I'm like, wait, what if Toxapex carries haze? And it does carry haze, so I'm very glad I decided to save my Sunburn, as I decided to bring it in directly in here, which is pretty risky. I was thinking that I had a dry skin in the situation. I'm like, I could just tank the Scald, no problem. And I was also expecting recover. I think that's what I was actually predicting, not predicting the Scald, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. So I'm able to bring in Heliolisk here, and now I can go for the stab Thunderbolt. Unfortunately, the sun is no longer here with us, so Thunderbolt's not going to be able to do that much damage, but you know, it looks like a 2-hit KO with a min-max roll, so I'm hoping I can get it, and Toxapex can't stall out my hopes and dreams. So my opponent's going to go for Toxic. You know, here comes the Toxapex shenanigans. I'm really hoping that, you know, Heliolisk can just get some min-max rolls and knock out this Toxapex so it does not recover stall my soul out of my body. Like, that's pretty much what it comes down to, because if Heliolisk goes down, Bellossom can't break it, and none of my other mons can break it. So I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt here. Thankfully, we get the min-max roll and knock out Jello. So down goes the cancerous Toxapex, and we're able to win against Pam with a 3-0 victory. So that was a very fun battle. We also had Mega Houndoom in the back. I guess I could have used that to break Toxapex, but that was still kind of questionable because, you know, it didn't have Solar Power and Scald and stuff, and, you know, Toxapex, pretty strong Pokemon as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle against Pam. I got to showcase a really cool Exeguttor set I kind of theory crafted back in X and Y, and I'm glad I actually got to utilize it in 2017 because I kind of abandoned the idea, but I kind of, you know, revisited it when I was thinking of a Sun team. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle and really want to support my channel, it means a lot to me if you hit the like button, as it keeps me motivated to make these uploads for you guys, and it's always appreciated. I really do appreciate the support you guys have been giving me lately. It really means the world to me, and it honestly just makes my day so much better, when it probably shouldn't, but it honestly does, because just having people, you know, watch you and just looking forward to your content that leave like such nice comments or memes honestly just makes my day, and I just want to let you guys know that you are very appreciated. Anyways, the question of the day is going to be, what is your favorite sunny day sweeper to use in competitive Pokemon? Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite sunny day sweeper is. It could be like, you know, a strong fire type, or like a nice chlorophyll sweeper, or any other things like growth numble, for example. I would say growth numble, but I didn't really do that much in this battle. But if you want to see growth numble do work, I'm sure I'll leave a clickbait numble video on the end screen of the video, because I have had numble do work in the past, like Sun and Moon battles, not Ultra Sun and Moon, but Sun and Moon battles. So if you want to look back in those, I have a few numble battles that you can check out. But my favorite sunny day sweeper has got to be a Solar Power Heliolisk, just because of the Z move with Hyper Beam. I used it a lot in VGC 2016 or 2015. I forgot which meta it was that didn't have the Ubers, or did have the Ubers, and so I'd have like freaking Primal Groudons on the field, and then I'd bring in Heliolisk, go for Z Hyper Beam and one-shot it, and it'd be like really great. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the Wi-Fi battle. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite sunny day based sweeper is to use in competitive Pokemon. But of course, thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. I'll check you guys next time. Bye!